Alright, we're back with Hunter x Hunter chapter 402. It's so good to be back. I've heard this chapter is really text heavy, like around 10k words, which is maybe a record, I don't know, but that's pretty insane. So we'll get into it pretty fast because we have a lot to go through. Last chapter was peak, didn't expect to get such a banger chapter to return. So in terms of Beyond, for me, my guess right now is probably on Mariam, the 13th Prince, but it's really tough to tell, really. It could be anyone at this point. Obviously, Tseri is still a possibility, even though it's so obvious. And what I've really liked is the other kids of Beyond on the ship, so the cursed ones. I had fun going back looking at all the guards that we know, that could be maybe obviously in the chapter Bobby, my guy, he might be one of Beyond's kids. I would actually love that. I already had Stux in his character, so that would be pretty great. Maybe Teta is one as well. And I still feel like Tseri's friends that we got to meet in chapter 394 in the last batch of 10 chapters, there might be one of them in there. And we know there's weak ones, right? In terms of the cursed, there could be a weak one in those. In Sari's friends, the only thing that I'm not sure is, they didn't know Nen. Now, obviously, one of them could be lying and not telling it. But yeah, this old Sari friend group might have some relation with that. Maybe my best bet would be on Otochin, Otosin, I don't know how to say his name exactly. As usual, my character ranking is in the description if you want to go look how I rank my top 80 characters of the arc so far. There's already characters that are gonna go up once we update it because of last chapter. Don't forget to subscribe to Don't Mess Out the Rest and like the video, and let's just jump in. Let's go. Here we go, guys. We have a better translation this time, so chapter 402, letter. And we're back with Zhonglei. We're back with the princess, which is really hype. We get a close look at his Nen beast. Looks really great. Tuesday, 1:30. So this is back to chapter 390, maybe? We're basically at the same place right here. They said that if the 3rd and 5th and 14th prince are the last 3 remaining, both the 5th and 14th prince will withdraw from the succession contest. Got my guy here. Well then, Prince Wobble is one thing, but I didn't expect this from Prince Tsuba. Have you documented all this as official? Yes, as one of their conditions, Wobble Camp is requesting the Sakata and Ashito be stationed there as protective escorts indefinitely. Okay. Kurapika's proposal is affecting the camp, the 3rd and 5th princes. Yeah. Tsuba here. So Kurapika has agreed to a peace treaty. Tsuba, she's hype. She's been at it. She wanted that and accepted a mutual cooperation agreement with me. Yes, Maor, but only the condition that the queen and prince accompany him when he comes here to room 1005. The queen and prince. Okay, fair. The 3rd prince's personal guards are also requesting to accompany them to share information. That's actually quite welcome. I wouldn't mind living together with Prince Wobble and the others. Oh no, we're back with my goat, the great novelist. Less about Prince Wobble, more about colluding with Kurapika. Yeah, obviously. A short dialogue from Rihan. That's a new. I mean, we'll see if I turn the page. I'll give you a reward. This is your second one. If you receive a number, I'll consider offering an additional incentives. Sora, okay, yeah, we've seen this. As for these, what is this? Interesting shot of Zhonglei. Let's see. If you carry them with you at all times, they will surely bring you fortune. the ring. The condition of a partial surrender is indeed a step forward. Whether surrender is even possible in this extraction contest is highly questionable. But more importantly, this coin, I thought that something would change after 10 days. Does this mean it won't show its true power as long as I'm holding it? Obviously, we know that Toba has the first coin, right? That got the 10 on it, so... Ooh, we got a Tseri name drop. Tseri didn't come to the banquet after all. I guess working together with me is of little importance to him. Yes. Since Benjamin's previous soldiers are targeting me, I can't afford to be complacent. So what you're gonna do? Hopefully this agreement will direct Benjamin's attention towards Zhongli. Yeah, I mean, to me, in the top 5 princes, now that Kurapika has made this link with Tubepa and stuff, I think Zhongli is definitely the most likely to die next out of them. At the upcoming classes, make sure it's clear to the first prince's soldiers how close we are to Zhongli's side. Oh, it's showing itself for the first time in front of Rion. Ah. Is it because now Tubepa feels more secure, right? So now the beast is showing up, which might be bad for Tubepa here. Interesting. Let's see. And obviously Rion is not gonna let that go. Oh shit. Is Tubepa like in trouble now because of that? Now that everything is going well, Kurapika is joining, she's like, okay, you know, Zhongli is gonna be in trouble a little bit more. Gotta more confident. That's where she's becoming more confident. So it's fuming here. Tubepa's Nen Beast appeared immediately after the peace treaty was made. It could be a coincidence, but if the timing has any significance, a conditional type. Ah. So now she gets an associate, right? Because we know how Nen Beast works. If someone like she needs someone else. We don't really know who it needs to be and stuff, but she needs someone else for an NBC to activate or to be able to use the ability of it. Conditional type, Rian is already figuring it out. He does look at, I mean, just the characters in general do look a tad bit different, which, you know, not surprising, but... I mean, at the end of the day, between the last time we saw them, it was the last time they were drawn was like in what 2018, and now he drew this in like 2022, almost 2023. So there's almost 4 to 5 years in between. So I'm not surprised that you can see the little difference in the character designs, right? Balsa Milko, my goat. Yeah, I mean, the art does look different on this chapter. This looks great, though. Huh? Whoa. What is this? He has, like, something... yeah, there's something in his boot. A snake in my boot. Like a... Oh, what is this? Clench. And then he like steps. Hey, brings something out of his. Are we seeing his Nen ability? The various weapons of mass destruction created by our military defects were found during its development and it was considered a failed weapon, however. Oh. Wait a minute, bro's got a... Under the right conditions, it can serve as the perfect silent killer. The initial symptoms closely resemble those of the well-known stomach flu. Which can easily cause confusion about the transmission route and the infection's timing. Moreover, the same infection prevention manuals can be effectively used, allowing for the minimization, I can't talk right now, of damage to individuals other than the target of assassination. What the frick is that? What? So bro's just giving the flu to people and then infection's timing? What the heck are you planning? Oh, that's for Halkenburg, right? Is gonna try to use that on Halkenburg? Is that their plan? The receptors are fragile and unstable, becoming inactive in less than 30 seconds once in the air. However, if they're inhaled and absorbed into the human body before that, they multiply rapidly and cause the infected person to die from multiple organ failure in just half a day. Holy shit. In addition, the decomposition of the corpse is accelerated by putrefactive bacteria, so there's no trace left at an autopsy. What the heck, bro? What is it? That's... They had this in their bag. Look at this. In an indoor room with no drafts, the infection and mortality rate from those who inhale them at the hot spot is 100%. Given the rapid turnover of generations and the risk of mutations, we have restricted its use as much as we can, but it's essential now. Wow. Task 17, of course. Huh. Okay. So yeah, I feel like, I mean, we'll see, but maybe they're planning on using on other people, but to me this seems like this might be for Halkenburg. Like, and that's not even like an N ability, right? Like, it's literally just like an army weapon, like it's just a weapon. Which again plays with the old team with Netero and stuff, right? With using the bomb, the rose. This, I'm getting the same vibes here, you know, the malice. Again, the drawings are different, but they're really good. Like, this looks really great. Alright, let's see. It's like... in his boots too, like this is crazy. He just puts that in his boots. And then his boots just closes. And then he has the other thing in his... Huh. Oh, look at this. Yeah, the drawings are really good, man. Some really good balsamical drawings. Prince Halkenburg, I will erase him with this. There we go. So it is for Halkenburg, obviously makes sense, right? They're trying to take him out while this trial, while he's not with his other people, but I don't know, man. I don't think Halkenburg is gonna go out like this, man. So I feel like we're gonna switch now. perspective. So like, let's say I don't think Halkenburg gets taken out by this. What does that mean for Balsamilko? I mean, we're getting some great... This might be my favorite Balsamilko shot, man. This looks great. The face, like... Okay. My god! We're back with Sari finally, man. 104, we have Salkov, and we're timing him, and he's on a treadmill, bro. Why does this look so funny, man? Look at him. Look at this guy. How many seconds? Almost 10. What the heck is that outfit? What does that outfit... This looks like an outfit... This like... I guess, are those signs here similar to like the Gentru, the bomber? I don't know. Maybe, yeah, it's something like this on him. But I mean, the crosses, you know, Jesus and all that. Oh, finally under 10. Still a ways to go. Oh wait, day 11. We're finally on day 11. Wait, we didn't skip to day 11 here, right? We don't know, okay. We're finally on day 11. We've been on day 10 for so long, we might go back to day 10, but still. And he's just training. Oh, finally under 10. Still a ways to go. Let's try again in 10 seconds. And we're at 8 AM. Finally, he says, and while multitasking. Yeah, he's doing multiple things. What does he have in his... and a cell phone? What is this? I've been able to use Zetsu since... There we go. Salkov is one of Beyond's childs. Here we go. That's confirmed right there, so maybe Theta is not one. And he is drawn a tad bit different, I feel like. Maybe not. But the eyes and the eyebrows, now you see it in the eyes and the eyebrows. Looks very similar. And it took me a whole year to get to that point. I thought the 10-second barrier was pretty tough, but for him, yeah, different. 6 months for me is the same as a day for Tseri. He really is an exceptional monster. Yeah. 6 days for me, yeah. No, you're doing great. Your speed is unprecedented, bro. Why can't I talk? Considering his temperament, this guy will definitely use Nen only for his own selfish desires. Teta's right that we have to do something, but... Ooh, the Nen beast, look how creepy it is. If what she said is true, the only answer is that Seri activated some kind of ability during Zetsu. He's an outlier of outliers, even among specialists. No. The only thing I can, showing this kind of now really confirms that the Nen Beast is what makes him able to use that time ability. The only thing I can come up with is that his Nen Beast, which has aura stored in it under normal conditions, activates its power when Zetsu is used. There you go, confirmation. That's what I've always thought, and that's what made the most sense, right? That his Nen Beast is storing Nen aura in it, right? So when he goes in Zetsu, the beast is able to sustain itself. So here we go, which is great. But it's also possible that Theta was attacked by his guardian spirit beast and manipulated into giving false testimony. This drawing of Tseri, why is so goofy, man? He's just running like, he looks like a little kid. I mean, he is drawn pretty like small, scrawny. You can see a little bit the drawings struggling. After all, I still can't see his Nen Beast. Wait. Whoa, he can't see his Nen Beast? Or is he talking about this one? Your Highness, about the unnamed melody. Since I don't know which one it is, I can't be too hasty. Interesting. So we got Valentine. Yeah, you can see the drawings struggling a little bit here. The Ministry of Justice expects our involvement and is continuing to detain her. And the first prince seems to think the same, so soldiers are stationed there. Don't let my baby brainless brother get ahead of us. Continue the meetings and find out what this melody is taking so we can win her over. We'll leave her alone, though I kind of want to see her reaction to his heartbeat. I can't even lie. Melody, you want my girl to stay safe. Running, playing games. Oh, he's playing games. Is bro playing on his Switch, man? Talking with people while flawlessly maintaining Zetsu, this should take years of training. I can't do what he can do. While they're still talking. What game is he playing, man? No, keep it together. Just being around this guy makes me feel powerless. Teta, you're amazing. She is, man. She's the best. Oh. We're back, with Fugetsu and Melody. Is that Fugetsu? Did she get like attacked or hit on her back? Is that why she has the curse? When she was getting changed, I noticed marks that look like bug bites, which weren't there before the escape attempt. This looks like an injection mark. Huh. A bug? Who can this be? That's not like Yushoi, right? With his little thing? Because... why is she upside down, man? Well, the end is our little... So we are on day 11, looks like, so we're finally out of day 10, yes. There's no way after what happened, we came back to our room and were immediately taken into custody here at the Ministry of Justice. I know, it's probably an inscription caused by Nen, yeah. Inscription. Some users of Nen have to follow certain steps to activate their powers. Maybe Prince Fugetsu fell into a trap set by the user and was inscribed. She was saying some strange things yesterday, wasn't she? Is it someone we know or someone new? This is a really creepy shot with the picture on the phone and stuff, and her being... It used to be limited to once a day, but now I can use magical, yeah. Then, is it because of an enemy's ability that Getty thinks she can use it as many times as she wants? After Fugetsu tests the ability, 2 doors will surely appear. One is a trap set by the enemy. You need to show it to her directly and convince her to not use it anymore. Convince her she will definitely stop using it once she finds out it's a fake ability. I sure hope so, but given her recent behavior, she might be dependent on it. Oh, look at her, she's getting mad. You said injection, does that mean it could have a drug-like effect? That's awful. After a drastic change like this in such a short span of time, I can't help but think it's that. See, we just saw Balsamico with that, so... yeah. With something like this, kind of a drug. At first I thought that one of the princes who asked to meet me did it as a part of a negotiation, but I was wrong. If she continues to use the enemy's ability like this, she'll get worn out both physically and mentally and won't make it to next weekend. It has to be an ability that indiscriminately attacks anyone who falls into its trap. What should we do? The first step is to identify the user and stop them. But that will be incredibly difficult without any clues. I have an idea. What's the idea? Yeah, this is bad. We have to figure this out or she's gonna die in the next few days. And we don't have much leeway, but she has an idea, so let's see. Oh, we're back. 7 Prince Luzurus? I mean, drugs, I guess. He looks so different here. I love the drawing on his hair. It's a great shot, but he looks, I mean, he is on drugs, but like, bro looks like he's about to die or something. 7. Yes, as the backer for his mafia family is likely selling drugs to help fund the operation. I see. Oh, Kaiser. I wouldn't be surprised if it's his guardian spirit beast. No. I mean, from what we've seen, I don't think so, right? Even if that turns out to be correct, the prince probably isn't aware that he's attacking her, so it'll be impossible to convince him. So the only way to confirm and stop it is for the prince himself to defeat the Nin Beast. In that case, we need to act quickly. I understand how you feel, but we can't act recklessly. We need to come up with a solid plan. I have a plan. Getty has been testing how far she can take her ability. I'm not sure if there's a barrier on the ship, but when she wished for a location outside the ship, the door didn't appear. But she could connect to an emergency area with lifeboats and enter the first one at the very front. So she can always access the inside of the lifeboat, but there's something she wanted to test, but she hasn't been able to until now. You mean if she can let other people besides the two of you inside the door, right? Exactly, but I think it should work. The condition from the door to close is when Getty enters the tunnel on the way there, and when I enter it on the way back. Okay. We had butlers play with us when we were younger. So I think others can come and go if we aren't inside. I want to confirm it with you first, Melody. So we're gonna have Melody going in the tunnel, huh? If we aren't inside. So we're gonna... I don't know, man. We're gonna utilize this power up that she has in some way, but like... I don't know. Gotcha, if that's your plan, you'll need more people than just me. Someone who can carry Luzurus through the tunnel to the lifeboat after I knock him unconscious with my flute. Why does this image is funny, but at the same time, no, don't do my boy Luzurus like that. Kaiser, bro. Ideally, Luzurus would willingly take part in the escape plan and go to the lifeboat, but I don't think he's that stupid. The reliable option is still Melody's ability. It would be even more reliable to poison or strangle him on the spot, but no, Kaiser said. It's far better to leave open the possibility of an accidental death. I'll take on the courier role. If you carry out your alibis during your interrogation, it will be perfect. Yeah, actually. Luzurus guards will probably testify that they were affected by your music, but it shouldn't be much of an issue. If their urine and air are drug tested, they will definitely be positive, so no matter how much they claim they were affected, everyone will think they were hallucinating on drugs. The prince, after taking an overdose of drugs, suffered a sudden heart attack while attempting to escape the ship. The thing is, that kind of sucks is Basho is there and like... they're gonna have to mm, probably, you know, put Basho to sleep, kinda. I don't know. That's a believable story. So, as a plan, it's flawless, but there's one major problem. Where's the door going to lead to? True. Luzurus' master bedroom. That means Fugetsu would need to go there, right? Right. I don't get it. Can you explain? In order for Fugetsu to use the door's ability, she has to actually go to the location before and. No. In this case, the master bedroom in Luzurus corridors. So, how the heck are we doing this? I mean, this is. We're formulating a whole plan here on Luzurus. I don't know how that's gonna go. Great shot of the well here. Understood, I'll take care of it somehow. Come up with a reason why Fugetsu would need to meet with the other princes in person. We'll be accompanying her as observers, so there's no need to worry about assassination. Prince is not just Luzurus? Oh. Kaiser is really, you know, helpful here, but again, we still don't know what's going on with him, so I don't know, man. Strategically, wouldn't it be better to increase the number of possible locations? It could serve as a distraction for the target and be useful for future strategies, whether offensive or defensive. So already putting that in place. You're right, that would definitely make things more convenient. Then how about this method? Show this, so maybe I'll time skip here. Yeah, that's not bad. If we present a letter as the last will of the deceased, is that the announcement? Maybe not, but in chapter 400, I think, at the start with the Phantom Troop and stuff, there was an announcement saying that they had the sad news and stuff. Is that what it is? A fake letter? Or not a... yeah, a letter where it says that Kacho was dead or something? And guarantee that it's safe, they will be curious about the contents and more likely to receive it. Since we're pretending to care about its security, it wouldn't be out of place for us to go to each prince's room with no prior notice. However, it's unclear whether they would allow a low-ranking princess into the room and receive the letter in person. Especially Luzurus, he probably has a lot he doesn't want seen by a member of the Justice Bureau who's accompanying Fugetsu. True. Well, that would depend on my negotiating skills. If worse comes to worse, we can force a search of his quarters and enter anyway, so let Fugetsu know what to expect. Just them looking at him. Again, Kaiser being so freaking clever. Ah! I believe I already told you how I feel. Yes, I know. You've made it very clear. Still, I want you to make sure. What is going on? Again, there's that possibility that he would be on Paris 10, all that stuff, but he could be just truthful, I don't know. Once you get so involved in something like this, there's no turning back. Are you sure you want to risk everything? Of course, but I'm not doing it just because of my feelings for you. I think it would be best if Prince Fugetsu were to take the throne and change the whole system. And having Prince Kacho by her side would likely protect her from her mother's influence. I can't hear even the slightest change in his heartbeat once again. Since I can't be sure of his true intentions, I have to prepare for the possibility that he's on the enemy's side. As it stands, he or whoever is manipulating him still thinks we are worth using. I didn't join the Ministry of Justice only to strictly uphold the law. I want to get a little bit closer to the gentle world I consider ideal. Hmm. There's definitely some truth in there for sure in what he's saying. This is I like the presentation here. Oh, we just don't have, it's just all white around with Melody's thoughts with Kaiser's bubble speech. I think this looks pretty cool. Protect Fugetsu. I have to maintain this relationship for the time being. Yeah. At least she's on our toes, right? So, but if creating a gentle world requires someone to get their hands dirty, I will be that person. And if I lose the right to enter that gentle world as a result, then so be it. So he's gonna become, he doesn't mind becoming the monster to make it this world better, even if he can be part of it, that type of thing. Interesting. Still mysteries about him. We still don't know if he's being truthful or not. But I mean, to me, this feels truthful. Even if he's manipulated by someone, I still think this is like what he thinks. So, him saying this, right? Dirty my ends. Even though he might have good intentions, he might, use tactics that are not the best. There we go. Steiner is there. Circle shot of him. The way his suit is drawn. Oh my god, look at her. She doesn't look great, man. Deputy Director. Warning. We would like to request an audience with the first prince. Oh well. What's the reason? To personally deliver a letter from 10th Prince Cacho to the prince himself. So they're going to Benjamin first, huh? I guess that's why they're in the warning place. The recently deceased Prince Cacho wrote a handwritten letter for each of the princes before her death. Oh. She had said, if I die, please deliver this directly to each prince. The Ministry of Justice can guarantee there is no danger of an explosive or poison, so we would like to request permission for the transfer of this letter from Prince Fugetsu to the first prince in our presence. I'll take it and give it to His Highness. You want me to give you a letter likely to contain a formal declaration about the succession to the throne? And risk rendering it invalid if I go against the late prince's wishes? I would ask that you confirm this with His Highness. And yes. Alright, let them in. We're in. There is one thing that concerns me. What is it? We're here with Benjamin, finally we're seeing after a long time. Kaiser's... Look at this. Creepy as hell, man. She has all the... And you can see it, right? I see. How awful. It's a terminal condition. He's taking that, right? Thank you for granting me an audience, brother. Oh, it's just sad seeing her like this, man. May I come over to you? Certainly. He is here. Huh, interesting. Is it just me, or Benjamin does look sad, like he actually feels bad here to me? Like, certainly, his face. like compassion a little bit, right? Because he sees her, he's saying it's a terminal, so he's like, yeah, she's gonna die. Hmm. Oh my god. We see his Nenbeast. Look how massive, imposing he is with his Nenbeast above her with all the. Oh shit! We're seeing the Nenbeast in action? The little mouth. Or I don't even know if that's the ability or it's just. Wait. Did it just get rid of it? Whoa. Let me continue. This is real interesting. And they're gone. Indeed, low level evil spirits that prey on those who are physically and mentally weak. This isn't Fugetsu's guardian spirit beast or any kind of scheme. She must have fallen into despair after losing her sister. At this rate, she won't last 10 days. He takes the letter. Now that I've properly received it, do you want me to open it here? That would be best. If it contains information about your succession, we from the Ministry of Justice will be witnesses. The content seems to be completely ordinary, nothing political, so there's no need to show it. More importantly, have you found Musa yet? No, based on when you initially received the report instead of the connecting passageway, we focused our research on Tier 1 but were unable to locate them. We could still enforce our authority and conduct thorough searches of all the princess's quarters or... That would likely be pointless. You and I are well aware that the court case to determine the order of priority between royal privilege and military authority is still ongoing. I do like how Beniamin is drawn in this chapter. And even then, this situation doesn't meet the conditions for a national crisis that would be required for special martial law. Indeed, good thing he was so eager to take the bait. Damn. Kaiser is kinda cooking. Cut this. There are several levels of authority, and the point of contention in the court is military crisis when their personnel become victims. This is exactly the situation here, but Beniamin deliberately brought up the higher level of a special martial law which requires a crisis to the very existence of the nation. I've no doubt that Beniamin is planning to enforce special martial law at the right moment. He was likely thinking about the contents of the letter while trying to maintain his composure. He still hasn't realized his slip of the tongue. Damn. Alright, Kaiser. He's able to get Beniamin, so it's no little feat. It was good. It was a good idea to wait for the time when Milko was away. True, he doesn't have his right hand man, and that's almost a foreshadowing, right? Because I do feel like at some point in this arc, Milko will die. Beniamin is not gonna have him at his side, and that's gonna be his downfall. Unfortunately. So, I mean, this right here, that we get this in the blackout take, in the black like this. Having the other princes read the letters, and then seeing how they react should prove quite effective. Wow. I mean, man, Kaiser is a massive addition. Like, he's so clutch to Fugetsu. Another shot. Okay, we're at Tubepa. We're at Tyson. She looks a little bit different here as well. She looks quite concerned, sad. So in exchange for a meeting with you in person, the Minister of Justice will vouch for here that my quarters are squeaky clean. I'm grateful. We appreciate your cooperation to facilitating negotiations among the princes regarding the succession is one of our major roles. We're here. Sorry to hear about your sister. Yes, thank you for your kind words. Another great shot of him. What is written? Scra? What is this shirt? He's literally just chilling. See the freaking drugs and Basho giving the side eye. Yeah, he does. He is drawn a little bit different. I mean, like, I don't know. The nose is. Doesn't he like the fact that he's drawn a little bit different? Doesn't he look like Beyond Ear to me a little bit? Like, especially this shot here. Let's see, man. The nose is a tad bit different, but the eyes a little bit, the eyebrows, I don't know, man. He's got the beard. This is pretty mind-blowing. What a final bombshell from her. Oh. Fugetsu, did your sister say anything about this letter? Anything about writing the same thing to all the princes? No, she kept quiet about it all and that was it. Well, yeah, I guess she wouldn't want to get her little sister involved. It doesn't directly relate to her succession, but you might want to get this one to the justice higher-ups. I'll take a look at it then. Well, Kachu rolled this based on what I leaked. What did she roll? What page am I on? 16? This is like a... I mean, there is text. It doesn't feel as bad, like there's still some breathing room, but there's a lot of text. Which I'm fine with, totally. While we're at it, let's shake up the relationship of the other princes. The mystery has investigated gather incident for each prince. Wow. We consider it a deterrent and an information bomb to maintain and defend the ministry neutrality. And so its destructive power is just as strong. Let's use it as much as we can. I see, but would anyone believe that Kacho, who was still so young, knew such important information? Well, I'm sure each prince will be eager to find the source of the leaks. Some may try to take advantage of Fugetsu, but I will make sure to protect her. I have no intention of sending her back to the dangerous living quarters on Tier 1 until the succession contest is finished. Oh. I didn't expect Luzurus to share the letter with me. He may be more cautious and suspicious than I thought. If I'm correct, this is a leak about Prince Tyranich. By itself, however, it merely speculation, hearsay. Why did she? She goes as far as to write, I absolutely do not want Prince Tyranich to get the throne. Huh? Maybe it's a tactic to investigate each other based on defamatory rumors and expose actual wrongdoing, as they say, if you hit something, dust will fly. Though I'm not really in a position to judge others. True. Look at this expression from him. There's something off about all this. The last message seemed more like dropping a bomb to discredit the other princes than actually protecting our sister. Yeah. The older sister was sharp. I'm sure the contents of the letters are different from each prince. If she's pitting the snakes me and her against each other while she begs Benjamin to protect her sister, acting carelessly would be the worst thing to do. I need to keep an eye on this. There you go. I like to see that from him. He is, it's not gonna be as easy, and again, like, to me, the seeing Luzurus getting transported by Kaiser in the tunnel and to the lifeboat, or just, you know, killing, I just don't see that happening. Like, that's just not something I see happening. But who knows? I can't judge what's wrong or right or wrong, and I have no desire to do so. I'll leave the letter with you. All I need to do is toss it back to the Justice Department while acting like I don't trust the letter itself. Remember, balance, balance. Right, balance, right? The mafia and stuff. The old thing with the three mafias, that's like their biggest thing, balance. Hmm. It went well. If you're tired, we can skip the remaining princes because of your health concerns. I'm fine. I'll do anything I can. Or the other. I mean, she's better, you know. Benjamin kind of saved her some some stuff. So we see the beast, Saga and Klinger. Oh, disappear again. Who did that? What? Prince Fugetsu, may I speak with you? I think I know. Did Bachel do that? Prince Fugetsu, may I speak with you? I'm Basho, a colleague of Melody. Oh, nice to meet you. It's none of my business, but you look a little exhausted from all the stress. Lost of all clear light upon the frozen pathway, it shone so bright. By including a prayer and word in the poem for healing and purification, it would be light. And activates including a seasonal ward and stuff. Ah, I felt that kind of hit me, to be honest. I love that from Basho, especially the fact that his power is like a poem. Ah, it's a protective talisman. You should keep it on you for a little bit. Wow, thanks for your concern. Low-level evil spirits won't approach her for a while with this on. But unless the root cause of her physical and mental weakness is eliminated, she will continue to be in danger. Yeah. Melody, I'm counting on you. Yeah, I love that for Basho. That was great. Frozen pathway. Kaiser looks at him and he bows. Wow. A lot of focus on Kaiser, man. Just some great stuff for Kaiser and Basho. I love how he's bowing to him, but like Basho has his back turned, right? He's not even seeing him. Like I just love that little touch that Basho doesn't even notice it, or you know. Kaiser does notice, not Kaiser, but Steiner does notice it. In case Luzurus turns out to be the culprit, it would be best to act quickly. Let's start when Getty wakes up. We'll be integrated in the infirmary while she's being treated, and stationing guards and Justice Bureau officials outside the room will make our Elvis perfect. The 11, did we just do that in like 50 minutes? That's crazy. Not even. Sounds good. Basho has given us some time, but we still haven't confirmed who the culprit is. Thinking about practically, I'll go with Ocarina. Ocarina? Who is this? But it doesn't change the fact that I can't do anything else while using my ability. It will be fine. If the tunnel is about 10 meters long, I can carry him myself and make it in time. An earlier rumbling happened right before the Ministry of Justice. Oh. Besides these two, the only other princess currently on tier 2 is Halkenburg, so it's on tier 2. I have no doubt that the ability belongs to him or his guardian spirit base. Wait, so there was a rumbling? But he's not with his guards, right? And yet it was Halkenburg himself who collapsed. Wait, what? Whether this was planned or happened unexpectedly is crucial to know. I want to know as many details about that as possible. And if he wakes up, I need to hand him the letter right away. I'll be fine. I've assigned someone close to me to the prince's escort rotation. The letter for Prince Halkenburg contains all the information, Benjamin's secret Tyrannic crimes, and the truth about his own birth. Pro. It also has information that could shake the very foundation of the succession contest. If anyone can put it to good use, it's definitely Halkenburg. And one more person. Kurapika? Kurapika has a letter as well. Oh my god. I mean, like, obviously this could be like trying to set us on the wrong path, right? About his own birth. Is Halkenburg like Benjamin's secrets, Tyrannic's crimes? Is that how he's gonna figure out, you know, because like Halkenburg is kind of close to Tseri, which is surprising with his personality, so that means that Halkenburg doesn't know about that side of Tseri, right? So if he knows that, that's gonna be massive. Benjamin's secrets. What is Benjamin's secrets exactly? And his own birth. But again, that could be misleading. The very foundation of the succession. I love how Melody is like, if someone can do it, it's Halkenburg. She knows. He's the GOAT. And Kurapika. And like, what is this about? The rumbling? And he collapsed? Like, is that the thing because of Balsamilko? But then I feel like it's not. And we end here. As long as the succession contest continues, the princes cannot escape this ship. Oh. As long as the succession contest continues, the princes cannot escape this ship. But I don't want any more princes to become sacrifices. Please come up with a plan. Discover the key to ending the succession contest. Holy. So Melly does tell Kurapika we can escape, but I don't want any more princes to become sacrifices. Sacrifices is an interesting word choice. Please come up with a plan. Obviously, I think the way she means it in terms of sacrifices is she just doesn't want all of them to be sacrificed for the prince that's gonna take the throne, right? In that sense, I mean, sacrifice, inheritance, it's like big themes of this arc. Please come up with a plan. So we're still really hammering on this, you know, ending the succession contest. There's not gonna be a winner. I do think it's gonna happen, and I've been thinking, like, to me, if someone's gonna do it, it's Halkenburg, man. If someone is to stop this succession contest, break this cycle that has been going on, it's Halkenburg to me. If it's something to do with his power, you know, his arrow, I don't know, but I want him to be in right here, like, we're still hyping him up about the truth about his own birth, because Kaiser did say in this chapter that they were doing some more background check on the princes, right? Trying to figure out some stuff so they can put in the letter and such. Oh my god, Halkenburg is cooking so hard. Okay, I think I'll have to stop this here soon because we're already more than an hour in. This was a long chapter, which, you know, love to see it. Yeah, the drawings were solid in some places. Sometimes you can see that, you know, Togashi might have been struggling, but at the same time there were so many characters to draw in every panel. But like, this looked great. The evil spirits, love that moment for Basho. Kaiser was a major focus. Again, that side of you don't know if he's manipulated, if there's ulterior motive in the end, I don't know, but it does, the way it's written feels like it's all real, true feelings. That's really how he feels. Like, I really want to like him. He really does care about Fugetsu and what he said as well. Good stuff for Luzurus as well. Again, the whole thing of him, remember balance, really kind of that mafia side of him makes you really think that he is Broccoli's son. Will this plan work? You never know. I feel like something is gonna happen different. It's not gonna be as planned as they plan. Love again, Basho and Melody. Basho counting on Melody. I like how smart he was from Luzurus. You know, he's not just a dumbass. And great stuff for Benjamin as well. We saw his Nenby's ear do something, like just kind of expel it, which, I mean, that shows how strong it is just by freaking screaming. Like, again, I don't know if that's part of it, the actual power of his Nenby's. I don't think so. I feel like it's literally just sheer power. But yeah, that was interesting to me. His expressions here, like, he actually felt bad. I love that from his character. Like, he genuinely felt sad for his sister. And maybe, you know, his Nenbis, like, since obviously the Nenbis is kind of taken from the oath, maybe because he was feeling that towards Fugetsu, his Nenbis kind of acted, right? Like, help Fugetsu dispel those. Like, it's either that or it's just because, you know, of the threat of having evil spirits close to Benjamin, and just kind of protected him in that way. But I want to believe the first one I said. All right, we'll end this here. A lot of stuff. I mean, yeah, that was a really heavy chapter. Big plans. The letters are massive. That's really cool. Really cool touch. I really like that. A lot of people are helping Fugetsu, so that's heartwarming. I don't know if she makes it out. I don't know. Maybe she will. Maybe she will. But we still don't know who's doing this. A bug. You're trying to think a bug. As I said, Yushoe maybe. We know he was with Fugetsu in the first place, right? That was his first target. But like we saw with Sally, I feel like it like killed them super fast, right? So I don't know. Balsamilko, as you know, we know what he's gonna try to do to Halkenburg, kind of drug him, poison him in somewhere, right? That trial, man, Halkenburg, and what is it? Why did he collapse? What happened, bro? Yeah, I don't know. Can't wait for the next chapters. Subscribe if you don't miss out on the future reactions. This is just so damn fun, and Tagashi keeps going. He keeps drawing. So like the video, enjoy my action. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Alright, see you.